Is the RS4 Mini really a budget camera stabilizer? In this video, I break down my first impressions upon unboxing and using the DJI RS4 Mini and why I wouldn't consider it a budget gimbal. I want to give a quick thanks to DJI for sending across their newest camera stabilizer, the RS4 Mini, and they were kind enough to send across the combo variant, which includes an extra couple of bits and bobs. Now, in terms of the unboxing, of course, because it's DJI, it's going to be fantastic, but there were a couple of curveballs in that. Like, for the first thing, the second box that I've opened doesn't actually have anything in it, it's just a storage unit, and inside the box there's no wheel protection for the gimbal itself. It just kind of hangs out in the middle in between the boxes, instead of it being covered in foam or any sort of packaging material, which I thought was either a really nifty process or... No, I'd never seen this in box before, so I just wanted to go straight to the main event. And as soon as I open the bag and as soon as I've held the stabilizer, it just feels ridiculously high quality. Like, it's heavy but light at the same time. Like, it's 860 grams, but it just feels sturdy. It feels very well built, robust, if you get what I'm saying. And as is standard with these products, the logo is absolutely everywhere, which just means that you can take a picture or a video from any angle and you just know the company behind it. And overall, it's really solid. In the way of first impressions, the build quality and the look is absolutely fantastic. So the first accessory that comes with this gimbal combo set is the tripod that screws to the bottom standard. Now, to be fair, it's quite similar to the tripods that DJI makes for the other Osmo series. For example, like the Osmo Pocket 3, or for the really old style Osmo 3, which is the phone gimbal. Now that's what I'm comparing it to now. And now straight away you can tell that the tripod for the RS4 Mini has been built to withstand a slightly higher payload capacity. Just slightly heavier, thicker infill and sturdier joints. And then if you need more grips than the primary handle, it also comes with this briefcase handle, which at first I didn't even know why they called it the briefcase handle. Now, it's got this teeth locking mechanism which just helps you find the perfect angle, and again following the theme of sturdy but not too heavy. Attaching the camera itself is a twofold process. Now, first you've got this plate which has a sliding mechanism with teeth again, and then in addition to that you've got the standard clip which screws onto the bottom of the camera with this additional silicone slidey bit, which, full transparency, I am still yet to figure out what it actually does. For some reason they still think you don't have USB-C bricks, so they give you the USB-A version and then only give you USB-C when it's the one connecting to the camera itself. But then it's probably the biggest selling feature of the kit. Now, this is the AI intelligent tracking module, which is supposed to magnetize onto the gimbal in a really nice and easy, straightforward way, which honestly at this stage I didn't believe, because it just looks way too easy. So it's either going to not perform correctly, or it's going to be really difficult to attach, or it's going to run out of battery, or some problems must happen, because otherwise it just seems a bit too good. Now, to be honest, setting everything up was actually really straightforward. I was fully expecting to go IKEA style, try and put everything together and then just resort to the manual, but it actually just worked. And the little module that tracks you, yeah, really simple, just clicks on. And so of course you've still got to balance the gimbal, but they've made it really easy this time, with each lock being isolated, so you can do it one at a time as opposed to doing it all at once and struggling. And then you can unlock everything, give it a little bit of a wiggle, hope it stays upright, and then you're good to go. The auto unlocking, honestly for me, is the most satisfying when you turn it on. It just goes right into action. And the little thumbstick is really nice and responsive. The movements are nice and fluid, so you can't really fault it there from first impressions, but I'm yet to put it to vigorous use. And to be fair, they've remained quite consistent with their double and triple click for centering it forward and centering it backward, which is a really nice touch. Now, once it's set up, it's actually really quick to start shooting. You just flick the power button on and then you're ready to go. And it was actually in editing this video did I realize why they call it the briefcase handle, because in this position you're holding it like a briefcase. So if you think you're going to be doing shoots like this and you don't have the forearm strength of Biscuit Oliver from Baki, then I would actually recommend this £59 accessory. And to be honest, it also just makes you look cool. So as you've then seen, there are quite a lot of pro features packed into a device that's only just over 400 quid. And these features really do stack up when you put them side by side with the other budget stabilizers from DJI. So from right to left, you've got the Osmo Pocket 3, the Osmo Mobile 3, and then the RS4 Mini. When I think of budget, I think of let's take a high quality product, take a few features off, and then we can put it at a price point that then reflects that. This here, somehow you get a lot of pro features inside of a budget package, which doesn't really make sense. And so if you strip this back, £369 for a stabilizer that can hold a camera of up to 2 kilograms, which is quite heavy really, which auto locks, and you've got very fluid movement, meaning that you can get a lot of very creative shots on it. And then you jump it up to 419, you get the added tripod, the briefcase handle, and the tracking module. And so because of that, I wouldn't even consider this a budget gimbal. I just consider this a really good deal. The question, would I recommend this gimbal? Is your camera full frame, less than 2 kilograms, and can shoot 4K? Then I cannot recommend this enough. I'm gonna find out I wasn't recording now.